Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Normalness is Abnormal, episode 26.
Now we're going to do 3 episodes a week, hopefully on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, so you can expect a new blog each of those days.
And occasionally, if something really awesome happens or really weird happens,
we'll do a mini-sode or something.
We'll do Captain's Log, Supplementary, Star Date, blah, 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 blah. Today, something important and big did happen. I looked up, and I saw blue.
And it glowing orb.
It did something. It touched something a long time ago in my memory. It was like
before the
rains came. That was really dramatic. Before the rains came.
Before the rains came.
I already said that. I think we have pummeled that statement enough.
What's that word mean? No, never mind. You can explain it later.
It was so amazing to see that glowing orb that hangs in the sky.
And as the day goes on, it moves. So
if I remember correctly, they call it the sun. But look at us. We're talking about the weather. What everybody talks about when they feel awkward.
The weather's just a much too common thing for people to talk about.
It's a fallback conversation.
And everybody knows it. So it's no secret.
Like, I have been guilty.
Did you make a pun? Never mind.
I have been guilty of talking about the weather with people when it feels awkward. My parents have too. Recently, we went to our cousin's wedding.
It was one cousin marrying. It wasn't our cousin's.
That would have been cousins'.
No, it wouldn't have been. Because if you had the S, it's the old thing.
Our cousin's possessive noun.
Okay.
And,
we're not in West Virginia.
Yeah, so, our cousins don't marry each other. And we went there, and our parents met the new family, and after the initial greetings, guess what?
Weather.
They started about the weather, and our dad was like,
it's really warm here.
It's really warm here for Ohio. And they're like, yeah, it really is. It's amazing. It got warm. And then our dad...
It's been kind of cool back home, but it's nice weather, you know.
It really cooled off in North Carolina. And I was literally standing over there laughing because my parents are talking about weather.
Classic fallback conversation.
Yes. It's because people are constantly getting themselves entrapped in awkward situations. And whenever they talk...
Most people just don't know how to get out of it.
Yeah. When most people talk about the weather, it's because they feel like they're trying to avoid a subject. They don't necessarily know what it is, but there's something in their subconscious they're trying to avoid.
Back in their mind.
They're trying to avoid a certain subject, yet they do not know what it is because it's something their subconscious is activating, and it's affecting their conscious mind, which
and all
affects
they can
what
talk about
is weather. But we have come up with some new ideas for how not to talk about the weather. Things you can talk about when you feel awkward instead of the weather. First of all, you can talk about companies and products changing their labels.
And their packaging.
You could say something like,
has anyone noticed the new captain on the Captain Crunch boxes?
He's not that new anymore, but the point stands.
Yes.
I was so mad when they changed him. I was
just
no,
classic.
This is not the captain.
They changed him?
A long time ago.
Well, it was a few years ago.
Yeah. It was something you held on to in your childhood.
Hold on to that cereal.
Spoons, milk. Whenever something happened, you'd have a bowl of Captain Crunch. I bet there's a lot of people in the world today that when they had their first breakup in high school, they went and ate Captain Crunch while they watched TV.
Really off topic now.
Yeah, but anyway, let's get back on. Hairsprays. Hairsprays changed their logos and their labels so much. It's depressing. You get one you like. You get a really dependable one, and then you go into Sally's and you can't find it anymore. So when you get in awkward situations, you can talk about how it infuriates you that they are always changing labels, and they will be like, I know, right? It's insane. And then you will end up going on this long rant, but you will become really good friends.
And another thing is, during a whole conversation, you can randomly drop movie lines.
Yes.
Because that might do nothing, or it might open up an entirely new subject.
Like, you just talk and you're like, where was I?
And if they respond Australia,
you're like, yes. Yeah. But sometimes you have to be careful on what movie lines you choose. Well, not really. Sometimes you just have to go out on a limb. And you either end up feeling really stupid, but you're like, or they're like, I love you. And then it's really awesome.
No more awkward weather conversation.
Yeah. The movie that I dropped the most hints from is The Princess Bride.
Definitely.
Because if somebody hasn't seen The Princess Bride...
That's a friend test right there.
Yeah. If somebody hasn't seen The Princess Bride, it's probably not a good relationship. If you haven't seen The Princess Bride, tonight, don't wait another day. Tonight.
Turn off this video blog right now and watch it.
Go on iTunes, rent it. Redbox doesn't have it because they only have new movies. Anywhere. You just have to find it and watch it and memorize it. I literally have the entire movie
memorized. Definitely. I have the entire movie
memorized. That's a really, really good way to test. And,
you can probably come up with a ton more things that you can talk about for you that'll work in awkward conversations.
Before we conclude our vlog, I was requested by my friend Pumpkin. He told me that I should mention in our video blog a 3D printed plastic man that actually works. So, Pumpkin, I mentioned it. I will see you tomorrow.
And also, a very wise, hairy old man told us that we should probably cut the catchphrase at the end, especially since it was taken from VeggieTales, which we all love, but
plagiarism is plagiarism, unfortunately, and it is not legal, and if we are going to go viral, we cannot be doing something illegal.
So we're going to cut the catchphrase. We're going to leave you at the end of each blog with a very wise, philosophical thought, joke, pun, poem, whatever
riddle.
Fits. Yeah, whatever.
Not joke.
Something to summarize
piece of stupidity.
Something to summarize this blog.
And so today,
something you can hold on to until the next blog or for the rest of your life.
Today's thought is a tongue twister, and it comes from 3 fantastic boys. That is where I heard it. And miss and love you guys.
Yes.
You know who you are.
Well, you're probably not watching this, but if you are, we missed you guys really badly.
And we need you to come back.
Yeah.
So the thought is, whether the weather is cold or whether the weather is hot, we'll be together whatever the weather, whether you like it or not. And that is thought. I know it's kind of whatever.
So how's the weather been wherever you guys are?
It's nice. Yeah.
We've had okay weather, a lot of rain, you know.
Yeah.
Kind of awkward.
This is so awkward. We are starting to allow comments on our vlogs, so
please comment, guys.
Leave a comment that is relevant to the video blog or our channel or something like that. Don't just
say, hey guys, it's
me. Don't just leave us a personal message, because if you want to leave us a personal message and you are in contact with us, just wait till you see us or email us or whatever.
Yeah.
So that's all. Thanks for watching. Ta-ta.